I need you guys to listen to me very closely. Spiritual So just made the biggest power move of 2021. Now, typically I would not make a video like this. I usually don't like to talk about other people and especially name drop people and especially make videos dedicated to what other people are doing with their lives because I try to focus more on my own life and my own personal development journey. But Spiritual So is somebody that paved the way for a lot of what I'm doing. He inspired me to change my content from doing the public interviews and the Tinder videos and the videos that I was doing solely for validation to doing the videos that I'm doing now where I'm speaking my truth. So I have to pay respect to him in that sense because he did pave the way for a lot of what I'm doing and for a lot of what a lot of other spiritual YouTubers are doing as well. So, I definitely want to throw that out there. Even though I don't agree with everything that he says all the time, I do have to respect him not only as a content creator, but as a man, as a person, as a soul, because he did create a lot of positive change in not only my life, but in a lot of people's lives as well. Now, with that being said, Spiritual So recently went bald. Now, I know it's kind of crazy for me to sit here and dedicate a whole video to talking about another man's hair, but just stay with me because I'm gonna go a lot deeper than you probably think I am. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Spiritual So or So Illuminati as some might know him, he had dreadlocks for basically his whole YouTube career and even before then. I think in the video he said that he had dreads for about 10 years. Now to some people, they might see that as just hair, but for some people, especially when you've been growing your hair out for a long period of time, you start to kind of identify with your hair, believe it or not. Now, am I gonna be cutting my hair anytime soon? No, I am not gonna be doing that. But I have to respect what he did because, like I said, it was the ultimate power move. He basically said, forget about what everyone else thinks. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna go completely bald. Michael Jordan bald, Tyrese bald, Terry Crews bald. And I have nothing but respect for that. I have nothing but respect for the decision that he made because in doing so, he opened the door for a lot of people to do the same thing. Now, obviously, I don't mean that everyone needs to go bald, but basically what I'm trying to say is that he opened the door for a lot of people to own their insecurities. One thing that he said in the video that really resonated with me on a deep level was that he had the money, the cars, the houses, the women, the clothes, all of that. He had all of the material, surface level things that a lot of people desire, but he was still not secure within himself. He was still hiding things from people. And I'm so glad that he said that because a lot of people, especially people who have not really reached the point that they want to reach in life, including myself, attribute a lot of their inner value and their self-perception and self-worth into the external material items that change other people's perceptions of them. So for example, if I was driving a Rolls Royce, I would feel a lot different about myself simply because of how other people perceive me or how I think other people would perceive me because I'm insecure. Okay, that's an insecurity that I have within me. I feel like I need material items to fill that void from within. But as Spiritual So said in that video, no material items, no amount of external validation can ever replace that void that you have from within from refusing to give yourself the internal validation. Okay, internal validation is all that truly matters because you can't get external validation from everyone. Material wealth is not a substitute for inner peace. One thing that my YouTube journey has taught me is that no number, whether it's a dollar amount, whether it's a follower amount, no number can ever give you true inner satisfaction because your ego is always going to want more. And that brings me to the quote of the day, which I feel like encapsulates the main point that I'm trying to drive home in this video. A bad day for the ego is a good day for the soul. That quote right there resonates with me on a very deep, intimate level. Recently I dropped a few videos where I explained that I was starting to lose myself in that battle between my ego and my spirit. I felt like on one hand, I had all of these external desires that were largely material in nature. Things that were concrete desires. I want a certain car. I want a certain house. I want to live a certain type of lifestyle. But on the other hand, my soul, my spirit, through my spiritual awakening and through my self-development journey, I knew better. I knew that I don't need those things to be happy. I can give myself happiness right now. I can give myself permission to be happy, to be satisfied and content with where I am in life right now and move from that place of abundance. Just because you're complacent with where you are in life doesn't mean that you're not trying to achieve better things. For example, if you're eating really good food and you take that first bite of food, just because you enjoyed that first bite doesn't mean that you don't want more. But just because you want more doesn't mean that you didn't enjoy that first bite. You can still chase your dreams from a place of abundance. And I feel like Spiritual So's video served as a reminder of that there is no destination in life aside from death. So you might as well enjoy the journey. You might as well enjoy the journey for yourself, to give yourself that inner satisfaction. And I feel like that's something that Spiritual So realized. He saw that he had the external validation, but people were not truly accepting him because they didn't know all parts of him. He was hiding things. And as a content creator, I think it's very important to highlight these things, to own your insecurities, because you are giving people subconscious validation to go and do the same thing. You're showing people that it's okay to own and accept your insecurities. And in doing so, you can start living your best life right now.
Like, bro, I got cars, clothes, I got everything I fucking want. Girls see my hair, they don't care. They gonna let you fuck regardless. Out of everything I want, millions of fans, millions of subscribers, I was still hiding shit, bro.